Alright guys, how's it going? So, this is my very first review and I wanted to review something I bought off Amazon. And this is the 12-in-1 mini tool from Rolson. Okay, so this is the box it comes in. Obviously it's not in there, but this is what it comes in. Now I want to show you the back of the box as well. And it says 12-in-1 mini tool, right? It says 12-in-1 right here. But at the bottom here it says 10-function multi-tool. So I'm not all too sure what that's all about, but I don't know. I guess you can kind of tell the functions depending on which the tool, but there's plenty of functions for each of the tools, so I don't know if this counts very much. But this is the box that it comes in. Let's put it aside. And this is the actual tool. Now let's start by the dimensions. Let me just show you guys how big this is. So closed, this is in the most closed and compact mode we can get it. It measures 3 centimeters or hold on, it is 3 inches or 7 centimeters closed. Okay, if we now open this to the pliers mode, this is as long as it can. Well, obviously it can get longer with the tools, but you're not going to use them that way, so this is as long as it can get with the pliers. It now measures with the pliers out 11 centimeters or 4.5 inches basically. So just thought I'd give you guys the measurements. This side is basically 2 centimeters or 1/4 of an inch, and this side is 1/2 inch and 1.5 centimeters basically. So it is small. You can see my hand compared to this. It is very small and compact. So let me just pull this out if I can, or maybe if I can't, it's okay. But I just want to show you guys that in this side here, that I'm very struggling to get out. There it is. This is a bit stiff. This is a key ring clip or what have you, to just have anything you want there to hang out. Now I did have one of them. Let's see if I can find it here. Oh, okay, it is not on my desk at the minute. I did have like a just small key ring to have it hanging out from my belt, but I don't have it anymore because I just put it in my pocket. Right, let's start by the top. This is the pliers up the top here. As you can see, there's a spring at the bottom here. I don't know how well or bad you can see, but there is a spring there. This is kind of like needle nose pliers at the top here. There is wire cutters in the middle, or wire strippers, depends on how you use it. And so as you can see, the pliers are quite good. One thing I must say about this is the quality. The build quality is fantastic, and I've been using this for over a month now, and I was just waiting to use it to give a review, just to make sure that I've actually give it a good use and a good beating before I can talk about it. I'm not just gonna unbox it because that wouldn't be very fair. Anyways, let's start with the tools that this has, and let's start with this side. Okay, the tools are very easy and accessible to have. It's going to be stiff at first because these screws on the side here are going to be really tight. Now you can just go with an Allen wrench or two and just unscrew this if you must. I didn't. They just loosen up over time, so it's okay. Let's start by the this blade. Now this is like a small knife, and as you can see, it's kind of dirty because I used it for work to unbox, just to open boxes and stuff. I do a lot of unboxing warehouse work, so that's why I needed this. This is probably not the ideal thing to use, but I didn't have anything else at the time, so I had to use it. I do have something else today, which I will review in about another few more weeks when I use it more at work, but also from Rolson, but I'll leave that for another time. As you can see, the blade itself is about 1.5 inches or 4 centimeters. Now this is not razor sharp out of the box whatsoever, but it is sharp, and it is sharp enough to cut yourself. And if you can see by my hands, I have a few cuts and nicks here and there. It happens, especially if you're not very careful like I am. Anyways, let's put that one to the side now, and let's bring up another one. This is a screwdriver. In the box it says slotted screwdriver, but as you can see, this is a Phillips screwdriver. It is small, and I think it's the perfect size for most things. I've used it to tighten screws on doorknobs, to open up my phone case. It does have some screws on the back, so I've used that for that. So it is good. I have given it some use. You can see the notch here where you're supposed to put your nail to lift it up. It works, but it's not perfect. Especially it can hurt a bit if it's really stiff. Now, next coming up, this is called a cross-point screwdriver. However, I don't see how this can be used as a screwdriver, other than be used on the side or something. At the top, this would not work as a screwdriver. What I use this for is, I use this for as a hole punch. Okay, so I just grab it and punch holes in things that I have to put strings over. More to use in leather or whatever. But I don't know what else to use. This is not sharp or anything like that, so I'm not 100% sure what else I could use it for. Last but not least, on this side, it is a metal file. Not much to say about this. There's a bit of an edge here where you can use it to jam crap. It is a bit thick, or thicker than all the other tools on this side so far. It's good enough, in case you need to file whatever. It works. That's all I can say. I don't think I would give it too much use, but yeah. Also, this kind of bothers me because it keeps going in and out every time you open stuff. And it wouldn't happen if you had a keychain there, but still, it kind of gets in the way. And I don't particularly like that all too much, but whatever, it works. Let's go to the other side and see the rest of the other tools here. On the far ends, we have a saw, and I gotta say, this is sharp, okay? It's a mini saw, and just like the other one, I'll measure it. It's about an inch and a half, or 4 centimeters, just like the other blade. And it's sharp, honestly. If you gotta saw something that you can't just cut, like a little tiny piece of wood or just some stubborn plastic or whatever, this is great. Whatever the small knife can't do, this will do even better. Okay. Coming up next from that is a screwdriver. Okay, here it is. It's just a small flathead screwdriver up the top. Now this one is a screwdriver, and I think it can only be used as that. I don't know what other use you give to this. I have used it to tighten a few screws, and it works fine, so I have no complaints there. Next one coming up is another knife. This one is smaller, and if I bring my tape measurements here, if I put it close enough, you will see that the blade measures 1 inch or 2.5 centimeters. Now, I gotta say, this one is even worse than the other one. I tried to open a box with this one first. I couldn't even get it in. This is just a weird blade. I can't really explain it. It's weird. Again, it does not come razor sharp, but it does come sharp enough that you can hurt yourself. I think I've cut my finger as soon as I got it. As soon as I've opened it up and tried to use it first, because this is just slides all over the place. To cut tape, this is terrible. Cut other things like, I don't know what else, paper maybe, or I don't know what you use it for. I think it's okay. It's passable. I don't know why they included 2 blades. The other one is perfectly fine. It's actually great. This one is a bit more different, I suppose. So I'm not too sure why you'd use it for. Last but not least, a bottle opener. Very important. I can't tell you how many times I've used. I used to carry, again, I don't have it on my desk at the minute, but I used to carry just a bottle opener on my keychain, and that's now gone. It was a massive one as well. That's now gone since I've got this, and I carry this multi-tool with me as a everyday carry, I suppose. Again, with a flathead screwdriver at the top, which can be usable as well. It is different size from this one. It's a bit larger, but not as large as the other one on the other side. If I can show, okay, maybe no. The other one is the smallest. So it is the largest screwdriver that I have. And if you count the other one being a screwdriver on the side, then that's the biggest one, of course. But I don't know how to use that. Anyways, comments that I have to say about this. Okay, so I've used this for a while, and I've regularly used this. That's why I've always wanted a mini tool, and I got it. I gotta say, this is small. Keep that in mind. This is tiny. So if you want a multi-tool, a proper good multi-tool, this is just a small compact one that you'd put in your pockets. I've used it up a lot, and it's been beaten up and whatnot, and it's still standing. One thing I can say that is great, it is the construction. One negative I gotta say about this is it can be really rough on the edges here. I would much rather have all these tools coming from this side. So first and foremost, you wouldn't have to flick this open every time you want to access one tool, and it can just simply take it out your pocket and access them from the outside, like many other new multi-tools now innovatively do it. I can understand why they wouldn't do it, but I would much rather have that, because then I'd just have to open this up like this, pull it out or struggle with it or whatever. And then once it's out, as you can see, it kind of sticks a little bit. Once it's out, close it again, and then it's usable. Or sometimes, and if you got big hands, this will help. You can just use it like this. As you can see, grab it like this and just cut whatever you gotta cut, put it back, and that is it. I wish they would have do it, and that's not the only reason that I wish they would done it, because this feels so nice on your hands. You know, it gives you such a good grip. It does not hurt or anything. Now, however, on this side, these edges here will kill. If you can see the camera, you can see them. These edges here, they do hurt, especially when you're doing it like this. When you gotta tighten stuff up, as you can see, it left marks on my hands. It does hurt a bit. So there's that, I suppose. But overall, all in all, it's a good multi-tool. The build quality is excellent. The price is a-okay, and yeah, it's only small, compact, has very limited tools. But to me, this is a must. I don't know about you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I hope you like this review. And I'll see you guys on the next one.